It's like I died. And I woke up in football heaven. It was glorious. It was pure joy. Every cell in my body filled with light and energy. It was the same energy Aaron Rodgers thinks that the sounds of dolphins fucking make. I was surrounded by angels. Busty angels. The tingling was everywhere. I felt like my elbows were coming. My funny bones were laughing. Then, quickly, that feeling of eternal light, bliss, turned into a mild burning. Oh no, moving to hot, severe burning. My blood was boiling, tooth drilling, nails on chalkboard. Dan Snyder is my boss for some reason all at once, and I realized, oh no, I'm not in heaven. I'm in hell. Oh no. Wait, why are you here, Kareem Jackson? Oh yeah, that hit on Logan Thomas, that was pretty bad. Russell Wilson once beat the Packers on a Hail Mary. That was actually an interception. Dubbed the Fail Mary. How did the Broncos get Russell Wilson? Also get a real undisputed Hail Mary and still lose. How did that happen? Say what you want about the replacement refs, but even they could have called pass interference on the 2-point conversion. What do we call this play now? The Fail Mary Karma? The Fail Mary 2.0? Screw it, I'm calling it Windows Me. It was that fucking bad. And our relationship with Russell Wilson as Broncos fans is sadistic at this point when you think about it. Welcome to the new worst Broncos football NFL game ever. Please, for a 24-hour stream of pain and tears, subscribe here. This game tricked me.
Wicked, crazy, false.
It was a dirty little trick that lured me in and made me feel like a grade A sucker. I was happy watching football for about 28 minutes.
Little trickery, misdirection.
The Broncos offense couldn't have moved with any more ease in the first 3 drives. Jaleel McLaughlin scored a touchdown on his first NFL carry. Spoiler, they didn't let him touch the ball once after that. Russ threw a perfect moonshot to Marvin Mims for his first NFL touchdown. Brandon Johnson got loose on a crossing route for a score to make it 21-3. I didn't realize you could catch the ball and then keep running. I thought that was something only the Chiefs and Dolphins knew how to do. Surely, we were doing something vaguely illegal, I thought. A crime against nature. I felt like a bad boy again. Oh, I felt bad. Turns out, that deep bad burning was my hemorrhoids. Marvin Mims is a rookie. Jaleel McLaughlin, an undrafted rookie. Brandon, slightly bigger than normal Johnson, had 1 career touchdown heading into this game. They all got tuds. All the football cliches injured and bad teams say were actually working. Next man up. Rookies got to make an impact. It felt like Sean Payton fixed the Broncos in a freaking week. Meanwhile, the Broncos defense also looked pretty good, yeah. After treating Jimmy Garoppolo like a leper last week, Randy Gregory left his witness protection program long enough to get the first sack of the game. Then Nick Casa Bonito, remodeled by Trey Parker and Matt Stone, got a sack. Jonathan Cooper got a sack. Jesus Christ, the Broncos scored more than 16 points just a few minutes into the second quarter. The curse of 16 gone. New one's here, and it's worse. The curse of halftime. The Broncos have now lost 9 straight games while taking a lead into halftime. It wasn't that they just gave up that touchdown and 2-point conversion before half. They gave up a field goal as well. You would have thought had the Broncos scored 33 points, they would have won the football game. Oh, we are so fucking cursed. Overall, the Commanders looked overmatched, and I was starting to relax. I was relaxing during a Broncos game. God damn it, I deserve to relax. Football doesn't have to be a conveyor belt to torture on my balls every week, does it? It does. With Jerry Jeudy coming off an injury and Courtland Sutton looking like he runs a 5-second 40, which is still twice as fast as all of our healthy tight ends, it was a huge breath of fresh air to see Denver's second-round rookie wide receiver torch the Commies defense twice in the first half. 2 catches for 113 yards and a touchdown. I think that's pretty good. I haven't seen a Marvin blow up like this since Pulp Fiction. Thought I was gonna make a Marvin Harrison shooting joke, didn't ya? No, that's too real, allegedly. Unfortunately, after Denver had a shocking 21-3 lead, I could feel my heart drop all the way into my rectum. It happened slowly but steadily. Russ fumbles. The officials miss a very obvious face mask on Russ.
They will cheat you, hurt you, lie.
And then the Commanders answer with the touchdown pass to Logan Thomas, who gets immediately concussed by Kareem Jackson. Shout out to Logan Thomas for catching the ball there. Dear God, that's impressive. Kareem was ejected for the hit, and yeah, I'm not sure I can really argue given the last couple weeks. Now, this was a problem not just because they lost Jackson, but because the Broncos only dressed 3 safeties for the game. Did they run out of fucking clothes? Do we have a laundry problem now too? Oh, it's a technical term. They were in clothes. But they only dressed 3. Simmons, Jacksons, and Turner Yell! 1 down when Jackson got bounced. And oh yeah, want to bet what happened to Turner Yell? He was going to get hurt and leave the game. But not until after he got burned on a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Most teams dress 4 safeties for a reason. Because despite the name, it's a rather dangerous position. And next week, I fully expect the Broncos to dress 5 safeties and take out a corner or some other position that's gonna get hurt. It's gonna be both stupid and bad luck. But after the touchdown and the K-Jax ejection, the Commanders, well, they went for 2 and got it. I guess. I'm not sure how this is definitive enough to overturn, but they said he got in, and that's pretty much when I felt like this game was starting to turn for the worse. So when Russell Wilson spent the next drive trying his best to throw an interception, I really wasn't that surprised. This is just how this stuff goes, okay? It's like Russ and Vance Joseph, the Broncos defensive coordinator, got together on the sideline and decided the exact moment that they would both stop trying so they couldn't put the blame on any one person. Broncos fans were pleading for Vance to be fired during this game and sent to Thailand with Cliff Kingsbury. I don't think he's still there, but send him to Thailand anyway, they said. It's week 2, and we're back to solving our problems in Denver with firing everyone. And I'm scared only fire can solve this. Now, the first play of the second half, Russ sacked, and Denver was flagged for holding, obviously declined, but we can't even hold right. If you do it, make sure your quarterback stays upright. Makes sense though, a man named Payne just destroyed my joy to start the third quarter.
Do you enjoy pain?
Pain don't hurt.
Yes it does, you fucking liar. Why would you ever say that dumb shit, Patrick? Running back Brian Robinson was a huge factor for the Commanders in the comeback. He had 129 yards from scrimmage, absolutely punishing the Broncos defense and getting into the end zone a couple times. Brian Robinson was shot twice last year in a carjacking. Honestly, I'm willing to bet that what I felt today hurt worse than that. I guarantee the recovery time from a gunshot wound is quicker than what it's gonna take me to recover from this loss. Look, Robinson's a great story, okay? But why did he have to have his breakout game against us? Oh, right, because we're not allowed to have fun in Colorado sports unless we watch literally any other Colorado sports team. Rockies excluded. So yeah, Denver blew a 21-3 lead. So what? So what? That makes for a decent football experience to the casual fan. Doesn't even crack the top 10 of worst games ever. How did this turn into the actual worst game I've ever seen? Well, Denver started this game with 3 touchdown drives. That was followed by a fumble, a punt, an interception, a field goal, a punt, a field goal, a punt, a Hail Mary, and then a missed 2-point play. In those series of unfortunate drives, the Commanders clawed back into this game. And they did so even with their kicker Joey Sly kicking a field goal so far right, I thought he was about to ask Lauren Bobart to an encore presentation of Beetlejuice. Sam Howell had a hell of a game. He made all the throws you want your QB to make, and I think he has a future in this league. I made a video complimenting your team as a sleeper team. But don't forget, the Broncos gave you Mike Shanahan, who Dan Snyder ruined. We let you blow us out of the Super Bowl, and we became the first team to give up a sack to Chase Young in what feels like a decade. Chase Young was on life support before this game started. Literally, if you give up a Hail Mary, you bow down and you take the L. That's the nice thing to do, Washington. And since you ruined a Hail Mary, you'll be in hell with Dan Snyder one day. But even then I question, why I watch this team. It's like watching your favorite movie every week, except a new surprise ending is added. It's like if Top Gun Maverick ended with Tom Cruise crashing the jet. And then getting a 10-minute Scientology pitch. No, that's not my favorite fucking movie. I've got some taste. Somewhere in there, Russell Wilson got sacked 7 times. So all the money invested in that offensive line was just basically an NFT investment. I was okay though with losing by 8 points. I really was. I had resigned myself to that fate. Less than a minute left though, Washington hits a nice punt, and the Broncos have 88 yards to go. Mike McGlinchey false starts on the first play. False start there, Mike? Really? Russ had no one open on this drive. And you can see how dejected Broncos fans were. Then we got a little miracle. Oh yeah, Russ runs for a first down on 4th and 3. Clocks the ball, hits a quick pass to Sutton to give Denver a chance with no timeouts. Hail Mary situation. That's right, after the ball is moon slung into orbit like a Bezos dick rocket, it comes back down, bounces off numerous hands, and Brandon Johnson brings it in for the touchdown. I lost my mind on the live stream. Moon ball!
Yeah! 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 Whoa! Whoa!
That was the bliss. But momentum is a hell of a thing. Most of the time, the only thing that can stop momentum is...
They stole it from us.
What? Yeah, the NFL officials. Russ throws to Courtland Sutton. Benjamin St. Juice, named after the Catholic saint of steroids, walks off the field a hero with a pass defended on the stat sheet. Even though he clearly grabs Sutton's shoulder early, pulls him. It's the literal definition of pass interference. They will literally use this play one day to teach children what pass interference looks like. And old St. Juice must have the luck of a saint on his side to get away with this crime. Connecting on a Hail Mary to not convert a 2-point play with a missed call hanging in the balance. It's like getting served with divorce papers while you're still in bed after consummating your marriage. And there's an NFL official there, not blowing the whistle, as the man who just gave you the divorce papers goes down on your wife. Your ex-wife wife. All I gotta do is rub my nipples, because I rubbed them for good luck live during my stream before the Hail Mary, and it worked.
Hail Mary, one play. Come on, Russ. Come on, Russ.
I forgot to do it for the 2-point conversion, so that's on me. And I saw Mecca Fishman tweet this. At first, I was like, this is spot on. Then I realized it's actually just Sean Payton in the second half, because he will never get a PI call that benefits his team late in the game. Maybe the only silver lining is the Broncos would have the #1 pick in the draft if the season ended today. And I fucking wish the season would end today. Release me from this never-ending prison shower of a football team. Please, release me. Release me, I beg of you. Your grip upon me is driving me fucking mad. No, yeah, it is. And if you want to see where this all started, you can check out the worst game I've ever seen here. Started last year with the Colts, and just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.